back to the Sisaundra Show. Do you all know how important it is to be healthy? Well, you really should, because it's not just about what you do with your mind, but also what you do with your body. We've been talking about body a lot today. So listen, this is What the Hell? Yes. Today we have an adult and youth fitness trainer here to show us how to get that dream body. Y'all please help me welcome Paul Graham Jr. How are you?
Wonderful.
Please have a seat.
All right.
My goodness, so you're going to whip us in shape?
Yeah, of course.
I
That's
love
what I'm
it.
here for.
That's what he's here for, y'all. So listen, talk to us about your athletic and training background. We got to check you out first.
All right, so where do I start? All right, so I was born in Tucson, Arizona, but I was only there for a little bit, so I've been raised in Vero Beach, Florida.
Okay.
During that time, of course, with my parents, my dad is an endocrinologist, and my mom, she works for a computer company, but she's also was an aerobics trainer. And
Wonderful.
so being around health and fitness.
Correct. You got the doctor dad, then
right.
You got mom working out.
Working
I'm
out
going
already.
To the gym,
so
honey.
I already knew and felt, you know, good about the health and fitness industry.
Of course.
So throughout elementary school, middle school, of course, I played sports, ran track, played football, even played golf. Those were the three main sports that I played. During that time, the more you sit up here and play sports, of course, the more you're sitting up here putting stress on your body.
Of course.
And of course, sometimes injuries happen. Being in the weight room, even just blessed to have some great coaches that would sit up here and honestly educate me on the different ways to sit up here and be more explosive, to build my speed and agility, things like that, but also the recovery side as well, because there's no point sitting up here building all this strength and speed.
And then you don't
and
give
your body's
yourself
hurt.
time to recuperate from it, because the
Exactly.
muscles need that time to grow, right?
Yes.
To repair and grow. So when did you first start in the fitness industry, and what motivated you to do so?
Gotcha. So when I went to college, I went to Florida A&M University.
Go ahead,
of course.
come on
now, Rattlers.
Rattlers.
All right. So while I was there, my major was physical education.
Excellent.
So because of course I did a lot of after-school programs with the youth in elementary and middle school and high school. But while I was doing that, I was also working with the athletic program and was a fitness trainer at the athletic facility. With that, that's how I started to grow into doing group training, personal training.
See, that's what I want to know. I want to know, like, what style, because there's all kinds of styles of training, correct?
Yes.
So do you cater, what styles do you cater to, and how is your typical program set up?
Gotcha. So when it comes down to adults, it's more of a hit cycle. So I like to do circuits. The reason why I like to do circuits, first, you never get bored. Second, you're working different muscle groups all at the same time. So you never tax one muscle group throughout the entire session. Because the last thing you want to do is continue doing chest, and now all of a sudden, 10 minutes in, you're done already.
Your chest is collapsed.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, I can't do anymore. My goodness. So how did you get into the therapy side of your program and to include stretch and recovery, which is just as important as lifting the weights?
Yes, exactly.
Come on.
So to make sure that during the off season, not only am I building these athletes up and adults, but I'm also helping them recover so they can sit up here and perform to their optimal level.
That's amazing. So as you are building them up, you're also building yourself up, because you have now created youth programming. You're into youth programming. What made you move into that facet of working with young people?
I think the biggest thing that helped me want to get into more youth training is because it was a point where I was tired of seeing kids going through health conditions that I felt like they shouldn't have gone through at that age. I don't feel like young kids should have to go through obesity. I don't feel like young kids should have to go through type 1, type 2 diabetes and all this other stuff. So I started to implement certain programs, started off with general fitness, but then with my sports background, I was like, okay, I can cater to the young athletes at the same time. So that's going to help them not only motivate them physically, but also this helps mentally in the classroom as well.
Exactly.
And so and I noticed that a lot of my athletes were getting better grades.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly. You eat better, you think better. Your
Yes.
sister, it just makes so much sense. I love this conversation. Listen, so what is the best advice you can give someone that wants to get into the fitness and wellness industry?
Have an open mind. Understand that the fitness and wellness industry does evolve. So you have to make sure that you continue to educate yourself, because if you don't, then you're going to just be stuck in a rut. And eventually you're not going to help those individuals that are
Correct.
coming to you. So the best advice I could say is continue educating, make sure you evolve, and you have to be a people person. You have to make people
Oh my
smile.
goodness,
I'm
so
already
yes.
I'm already getting you out of your comfort zone.
Exactly.
So you're already probably mad and cussing me out and stuff like that. So why not put a smile on your face while we're doing it?
Exactly. And you just make me go back to that quote I love so much. People don't remember sometimes what you say to them, but they remember how you make them feel.
Right.
I bet people sure remember how you make them feel.
I mean, they remember. They remember.
On many levels, physically, emotionally,
Yep,
everything.
exactly.
Listen, we're going to take a short break. You're not going to leave, are you?
No. I'm still
Oh my
here.
goodness. You stay right here because
All right.
we got something for y'all. We'll be right